Undiscovered Julie.
Undiscovered Julie? That's preposterous! It's ridiculous. All I have to say is that she's a radical. She's here to take over the world. She's a radical. I shall go retrieve her. How can you retrieve someone who is undiscovered? It's ridiculous. Undiscovered Julie, she's undiscovered!
You can dance every dance with the guy who gives you the eye, let him hold you tight. You can smile every smile for the man who held your hand beneath the pale moonlight. But don't forget who's taking you home and in whose arms you're gonna be. So darling, save the last dance for me.
Hello, obviously I'm Julie and I'm so excited about my very first broadcasting of my show Undiscovered Julie. I'm kind of going to use this as an outlet for my drama, and I'm sure many of my friends have yet to see this side of me. Alright, things to cover before we begin. It shall be very quick, don't worry about it. The first thing is that I'm not British. The other things, I would like to tell you what my show is not about. It is not about cussing. It is not about worthless viewing. It is not about bashing people. It's not about inappropriate nonsense. And that's about it. So, you can figure out what the rest is, I'm sure, by yourself. You can be a smart YouTuber. Alright, I hear tale that there's a note in this room that I am to find, and I'm to do whatever that note says I'm to do. Can you find it?
Oh, look. It says, lip sync to one of your favorite Broadway songs. What do you know about that? The only problem is I have a little bit of trouble choosing a Broadway song. But, I'm thinking about doing Into the Woods. There's a certain song that's fast-paced. I don't exactly agree with the theology thing going on in Into the Woods, but it's a good musical. So, oh look, Into the Woods. There it is. It's in my CD player. Ready and on the song. How perfect.
Now let's set the camera up. Oh look, X marks the spot. How perfect. Okay. One moment, please. Hold up. Before we continue, I would like to give you a little rundown on what's going on in this song. It's obviously very fast-paced, and I pride myself on that. And, it's a cast of fairy tale people, and they're arguing over whose fault it is in the end because problems arose, and they're arguing. And that's about it. Be amused.
You, there's a giant in our midst, and my wife is dead!
But it isn't my fault that I was eating those beans you persuaded me to trade away my cow for beans, and without those beans there would be no stock to get up to the giants in the first place.
Wait a minute, magic beans for a cow so old that you had to tell a lie to sell it, which you told. Were they worthless beans? Were they oversold? Who would tell us who persuaded you to steal that gold?
It's your fault. No.
So it's your fault?
No. Yes, it is. It's not.
It's true!
Wait a minute, though I only stole the gold to get the cow back from you.
So it's your fault.
Yes.
No, it isn't. I'd have kept those beans, but our house was cursed. She made us get the cow to get the curse reversed.
It's your father's fault that the curse got placed and the place got cursed in the first place.
Oh, then it's his fault.
So?
It was his fault.
No.
Yes, it is. It's his.
I guess.
Wait a minute, though I chopped down the beanstalk, right? That's clear. One without any beanstalk, then what's queer is how did the second giant thing down here in the first place? Second place?
Yes.
How? Well, you had the other bean.
The other bean?
The other bean?
You pocketed the other bean.
I didn't. Yes, I did.
So it's your fault.
No, it isn't, because I gave it to my wife.
So it's her.
No, it isn't.
Whose is it?
Wait a minute. She exchanged that bean to obtain your shoes. So the one who knows what happened to the bean is you.
You mean that old bean that your wife, oh dear, but I never knew, and so I threw it, don't look here. So it's your fault.
wasn't mine at all.
But what?
But if you hadn't gone back up again, you were greedy, did you need that pen?
But I got it from my mother.
So it's her fault then. You said what about the harp in the first place?
The harp, yes.
She wouldn't dare me to.
Did you too?
You dare me to? She said that I was scared too. She dared me.
No, I didn't. So it's your fault. Wait a minute. If you hadn't dared him to.
You would left the harp alone, we wouldn't be in trouble in the first place.
Well, she had to say the first place.
Why did she raise the scenes in the first place?
It's her fault.
She's responsible. She's the one who did it. It's her fault.
That was my Broadway song. This is going to be a very short segment for the most part. I hope that you've enjoyed every moment of it. Please do come back, I will have more. And they probably won't be as nutty, but they will be nutty. And I'll see you next time. Remember what I'm not about on my show, which should be a few things that should draw you towards it. And that's about it. I'll see you next time. Oh, why hello, Edgar.